All right, everybody, happy Sunday night. Welcome to Music on the Menu on the River. Alan Stout hanging with you on a Sunday night, as I always am, from 9 to 10 o'clock, playing your regional artists, doing their own original material from right here in northeastern Pennsylvania, hanging out with Lobo. Lobo, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Alan.
Back again for the second week after we talked all about that last week. She was out with Rusty Root for a while. And we've also got a special guest here in the studio tonight, Mr. Tim Husty from the band Three Imaginary Boys. Good to see you, Tim.
Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
We're very excited about having you up here 2 nights from now as part of the Music on the Menu Live original music series. We'll be live from Breakers, live on stage at the club from 7 to 8 o'clock, live on the radio, live on the website, live on the phone app. And so
live everywhere.
It's a big, big radio broadcast, and we're really happy to have your band come down and do it with us. Now, you've done a couple of events with me in the past before. You played Concert for a Cause. Did you do the Music on the Menu Live original music series at Breakers? Yeah, not Concert for a Cause. You did.
No, we did. You did
the thing
original music.
Yeah, I did a lot of stuff down at the Woodlands. So I get them mixed up sometimes. But we were together we did the music series from the Woodlands, and I remember that show was just fantastic.
Thank you.
It was really one of the best shows we'd ever done down there. And so once we started this event up here, you were one of the first bands that I thought of to get on our radar to do it. We've been doing it less than a year now. We've only been done about 8 shows, and so you're really one of the first people we asked. Is there a way that, is there a mindset that a band has when they do a live radio broadcast that's any differently from a regular show? Besides not cursing.
Yeah.
not that you guys do that anyway.
No. Yes and no. I mean, we definitely want to make sure we give our live performance. Obviously, we don't want to really necessarily change anything to make it, kind of fit something, but we do want to make sure it's, professionally done, because it is going to be broadcast. It could kind of be heard anywhere. So try to keep it as true to our normal live shows as possible. But
well, you guys switch instruments a lot sometimes, and that's part of your thing. I remember when we did the broadcast from the woods, it wasn't an issue at all. You guys still did your thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though we were live on the radio.
Definitely,
so,
yeah, we definitely plan to do that too.
So if you're a fan of Three Imaginary Boys and you like the way they perform live, this will be the same as you always see. They will. The big difference will be that it'll be a webcast and a radio broadcast. But what they do, they're going to do. And so something to look forward to Tuesday. Now let's play one of the songs from the band. This one's called Shadow Shake.
Oh, yeah.
just to stay alive and lie a little to your God. I know it's nothing new for you. Falling in and out of love, now there's nowhere left to run, so burn it all down to the ground. Begin again.
Fink here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Standing on the Sun. That's brand new music from Aaron that we just premiered last week, or I guess about 2 weeks ago. Actually, we played it for the first time. Brand new record is out now. Of course, Aaron, known for his work with Breaking Benjamin, now also a member of the band Gentleman East, and going solo with Standing on the Sun. We love that song from Aaron. Before that, Shadow Shake from Three Imaginary Boys. They will be with us on Tuesday night as part of the Music on the Menu Live original music series, live from Breakers. We're hanging out for the whole hour here with Tim Husty from the band. And Tim, let's talk about your music. You know, I've known you guys for years now. I remember, I think the first time I saw you play live was coming down South Main Street on a float.
Yeah.
You guys do a lot of the parades, and you know, that's a pretty neat thing you do there.
Yeah, it's definitely not a bad gig going down Main Street with, you know, blaring amps and
couple thousand people
smashing drums and stuff. Yeah, not too bad.
Your musical influences, and we see this a lot with rock and roll. I think that what we've learned about rock and roll now that it's 60 years old this year, actually just turned 60, well, last year. It was the year they actually considered it the 60th anniversary of music with, you know, Elvis Presley going into Sun Records and all that stuff. They kind of put it in 1954 is when it kind of started.
Yeah.
The music is a lot more timeless than I think people thought it would be. You know, I think everybody thought going into the 60s, 70s that each new generation would just embrace their own music, and then the other music would sort of fall by the wayside, or maybe only be listened to by the people that grew up with it. And what I found interviewing artists over the past 20 years is that's not the case at all. You know, you meet a lot of young musicians, guys your age, who love Led Zeppelin and the Beatles.
Yep.
And, you know, that certainly has been a big influence on your music, that classic rock and roll. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh, absolutely. That's the number one spot where I draw inspiration is the early, late 50s, early 60s, 70s rock. Like you said, that's kind of where it came from, and I think it's important that we remember that, you know, keep that in mind. Personally, I am just kind of a lover of a good melody. So that's, you know, a lot of that is built in that realm where it was great songwriting. So I always try to, no matter what I'm working on, I try to keep that in mind where, you know, whether it's going to be something more spacey or, you know, atmospheric or whatever the case may be, I still try to keep in mind this has to have a good melody, has to have a catchy melody. So yeah, I mean, the solo album that I did, A Step Back, too.
Sure.
Obviously, kind of a homage to that era.
Yeah, we're going to play some of that a little later in the show. Yeah,
Sounds
I mean,
good.
You know, that comes from, where were you introduced to that music? I know from knowing you guys for a while, a lot of that came from your dad, right?
Yeah.
Your dad, you know, was a musician himself and is a musician himself. And obviously you grew up hearing that music around the house, classic rock radio, things like that.
Yeah. One of my brother's jokes growing up was when he was, you know, 5, 6 years old, his two favorite artists were Beethoven and the Yardbirds. So, yeah, we definitely grew up in that era. You know, I remember one of my favorite albums growing up was one of Jeff Beck's early records, Truth.
Yeah.
There's one song on there that I just thought, wow, this guitar riff, you know, I'm 6, 7 years old. I would sit in front of my stereo and it just comes in with this like this awesome guitar riff. I would sit there and go hit, you know, back and just keep listening to that. And I'm like, wow, that's awesome. So ever from that, I would always make sure to keep that stuff in our
That
music.
classic sound certainly comes off in your music. It's one of the things I love about the band. Here's one from a band called Underground Saints called Plastic Seeds.
Share my bed of torment, and I'll follow you till my very last breath. I try to forget myself for you. One thing I couldn't do, the things you want, the things I was at your house last night. I was knocking at your door. Are we playing games like before? Once again I'm all alone. That's the way I like it. Coming down this long road I once before. So find yourself another man. I'm sick of trying. I don't wanna feel like this no more. I'm going down, down that road. I'm going down, down that road. I'm going down, down that road to better days. Outside by the bar, you put your glass down and walked away. What am I supposed to do? Am I to keep running? I'm sorry, but I don't work that way. I'm going down, down that road. I'm going down, down that road. I'm going down, down that road to better days. To every word you said, this could have been something worth fighting for. I believed in you until the end. Yeah, I was at your house last night. I was knocking at your door. Are we playing games like before? Down that road, I'm going down, down that road, I'm going down, down that road to better days, to better days. Oh, those better days.
really should have got him. Problem was I loved him too much. And how do you cut the ties? How do you say goodbye to your first love? How do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time? How do you say goodbye to your first love? How do you lie to say you're okay? And what do you do to pass the time? Well, life is at a standstill.
Michi here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Standstill. Before that, brand new music from Rick Jones, a song called Better Days. We just premiered that one about 2 weeks ago here on the program. And we kicked off the set there with Underground Saints, a song called Plastic Scenes. We're hanging out with Tim Husty from Three Imaginary Boys. They will be with us here on Tuesday night at Breakers as part of the Music on the Menu Live original music series presented by our friends at Fidelity Bank, supported, of course, by everybody here at 105 The River and at
Mohegan
Sun Pocono, the new name.
Yes, Mohegan Sun Pocono.
And so we've got, you really got to give the casino a shout, too, because when you come up here, and I've been hanging out up here a lot more over the last few months outside of the show, just having fun at some of the clubs and coming to see some of the bands that play at Breakers. And
Clearly winning all the money.
No, yeah, that hasn't happened, but I have caught some good
Where did
music
all those
here.
gold chains you're
I
wearing
know,
come from?
right? What's with all the bling, Alan?
All right, I hit once. No, I actually have not. But you can't walk around this place without seeing the promotions for what we do at Breakers. So I really want to thank the casino too, because they promote the shows we do very well, and we appreciate that. And having you guys here on Tuesday, we're very excited about that. Tim, last little segment there, we were talking about the retro influence on your music, and we're going to play one here called "Who's to Blame" in a second. A little bit of trivia for you. I don't know if you were aware of this. A trivia about your own music.
Oh, boy.
When I brought this show over to 105 The River a year and a half ago, my very first show was in October of 2013.
Yep.
And the very first song that I played was Who's to Blame.
All right.
I wanted to kick off my new show, my new home, with just a great local pop song. Wow. And so... That's how we kicked it all off. I'm a big fan of the song.
True story. I can prove it.
Yeah, we probably have it. Yeah, well, we podcast everything, so you can go back and listen to it if you want to sometime. But we're digging into both your solo catalog here tonight and the Three Imaginary Boys catalog. But you told me when we spoke on the phone the other night that you got some new stuff you're working on. When can we expect some new music?
Well, especially the past few weeks, I've been pulling some 5, 6 in the morning nights just behind the computer, recording and everything like that. Very, very influenced the past few weeks. Currently, we're working on some band stuff. I mean, we're just total lovers of music. And, and we're always constantly working on different types of projects. My original stuff is, when we kind of branch out and do the original stuff, it's because it might be a little bit different from what the band sound is, So working on some of my own stuff that should be coming out, unlike anything you've heard of us before, but still, like I was mentioning earlier, still those catchy kind of melodies and stuff. We're close to a demo with my solo stuff now, and we're still in the writing and recording stages of for the band stuff. So that's going to be a little tough to tell time-wise, but we're definitely pushing it and working on it as soon as possible.
We're early here in 2015. I mean, you maybe by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe get some new music from the band.
Yeah,
because we still got about 9 months to go.
Yeah.
In this month,
It's still snowing.
Yeah.
So
happy spring. Right?
Yeah, right. Happy spring.
Yeah.
And it may snow into May. You never know. So hey, you have plenty of time before
Yeah, well, we certainly had some snow in March, that's for sure.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So, anyway, let's play that song we were talking about. You want to talk about melodies, you want to talk about hooks. This one, it's all over the place. Tim Husty, Who's to Blame? Check it out.
Oh no, who's to blame? Oh no, who's to blame? Oh no, who's to blame? Oh no, who's to blame?
always wondering what you wanna do. You're the one I want, no, it isn't hard to see. Coming closer, don't say a word, cause you're making it hard to breathe. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't have to doubt it, girl, you got me figured out. Ooh, ooh, the way you tear that little black dress down. The way she talks, like $1,000 six string. The way she walks, girl, you know that you're the real thing. The way she grooves, like a weekend out in Cali. I'm gonna move you electric alley. Go on and dance, babe, you know you're good, the best I've ever seen. Oh, babe, you know I'm bad, I kinda like the way you treat me mean. If we're alone when your boyfriend phones, say you must have missed that call. The sexy lady said what you want, cause you know you're gonna get it all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You don't have to hide it, girl, I know you've been around. Ooh, ooh, the way you tear that little black dress down. The way she talks, like $1,000 six string. The way she walks, girl, you know that you're the real thing. The way she grooves, like a weekend out in Cali. I'm gonna move you electric alley. Dress down. The way she talks, like $1,000 six string. The way she walks, girl, you know that you're the real thing. The way she grooves, like a weekend out in Cali. I'm gonna move electric alley. The way she talks, I'm gonna electric alley. The way she walks, electric alley. The way she moves, electric alley. Oh, I'm gonna move you electric alley.
Black Tie Stereo here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Electric Alley. And that's not alley like an alley cat. That's like alley like in like short for Allison, like alley.
Allie, A-L-L-I-E.
Yeah, so that song's about a girl. Which
Sometimes with a Y.
pretty cool.
Sometimes
Yeah.
with Y.
Yeah, but that's the alley. Not the one you ride your bikes down when you're a little kid.
Right, yeah.
That's what makes the song pretty cool. Before that, Tim Husty, Who's to Blame, a great song from Tim, who's sitting with us in here for the whole hour. And we've got a television, large television monitor here in the studio. Where
Oh, there it is. It's
There it is.
where they promote the shows and all the on-air talent and the things we do here at Mohegan Sun. But they've got this hilarious Chuck Norris video.
It's random. It's totally random. It comes out of nowhere. All of a sudden, it's Chuck Norris
It has
on the
nothing
screen.
to do with the Radio Bowl group or anything that we do here, but it's just stuck in the middle of all of our...
He's doing a split between airplanes with guys on his
with
head.
about 12 guys standing on his head.
Another day in the life.
If you
of Chuck
come down to
Norris.
Mohegan Sun, you need to come and stand
outside the River Studio and watch this Chuck Norris
That
thing,
is
'cause
awesome.
it's
And
been
come wave
entertaining
at
us
us.
here.
Yeah.
A lot. I guess maybe it's a promo for the casino itself.
I like
It's
the
funny.
frequency of it, too. It's like every 30, 45 seconds, it just comes on with Chuck Norris doing a split between two planes.
It is funny.
Wow.
And Lobo's got a cough, if you can
Yeah.
hear that. So we're this is a radio show. We laugh at stuff, we cough, we sneeze. We're just here playing music, hanging out, and we're talking with Tim. And Tim, I talked to you about your influences from a musical standpoint. The classic rock artists that you grew up with, listening to at home, that you've stamped onto your own music. Last break, we talked about how the new music might have a little bit of a different feel to it. One question I hadn't asked you before, though,
Mm-hmm.
and I love to ask people that write songs, is always everybody that's ever sat in that chair, I think I've asked this question. What inspires you to write songs lyrically? What is your muse?
You, Alan.
I knew Who's the Plane was about me. I opened the show with it a couple of years ago.
All these years.
I'm flattered.
No.
No, definitely. Honestly, a lot of experience, a lot of things that I find interesting and like to express. A lot of my lyrics are about things that, not to sound a little weird here, but about things that are a lot deeper. But
Yeah, no,
I like
sure.
to make it seem catchy on the forefront there. But a lot of writing, a lot of literature, stuff like that, and then. Honestly, you're saying, what inspires you? A lot of music inspires me. You know, I'll hear a certain phrase that'll make me think of something, and that just
Right.
opens the floodgates, and once I get phrases going, I could start working off those phrases and come up with songs or other
Right.
ideas and stuff like
I
that.
just find the whole process fascinating because I some people write a lot of third person songs. Some people can't do that. Only have to write about things that happen to themselves, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I remember reading an interview with Lisa Marie Presley once, who I'm a fan of her music, and her music's very dark. And I think her quote was, I'm paraphrasing here, is, "I can't even imagine writing an album if I wasn't depressed."
Yeah.
I mean, that's where it comes from.
There's
Yeah.
absolutely opportunity in any kind of feeling that you have, whether it is something like that where it's darker. Once that stuff kind of happens to me, it's like you get out the notepad and pen.
Sure.
Like whether it's something awesome, something negative, you could find the opportunity
Find the
anywhere.
inspiration in there.
Yeah.
Here's another one from Tim's solo catalog. This one's called All That's Left of Me, Tim Husty.
Trying again
turn my key.
They made me a monster tough, enough for 40 tons of fat payload. But you're my heart and soul. You make these 18 wheels roll on down the road. I was built for you to start me up. So brother, drive me nuts. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck. I'm just a truck.
The streets were empty and the world was sleeping. She was walking all alone. She was making her way home. The same old sidewalk on this road to nowhere. There was nothing in this town could ever make her turn a frown. She felt no danger, she felt no regret. She just felt like a movie that you can't help to forget. The streets were empty and the world was sleeping. He was pacing by the stairs, he was waiting for her there. He'd always see her past the parking meters where their paths would finally meet at the top of Union Street. He felt no danger, he felt no regret. He just felt like a light bulb that hadn't switched on yet. He said, I'm still not sure if I love you, but I've been known to feel this way. And I'm not sure if I'll get over you. Will come tomorrow when you're gone away. And all the leaves are falling, I can hear that highway calling. And maybe moonlight will lead us back someday. I still remember it was late September. All the leaves were turning brown in that upstate New York town. We moved together in the snowy weather where we made our little home. Felt like a page out of a poem. And I'd always wonder if those days would ever end. Now there's nothing in this world that I'd rather do again. And I'm still not sure if I love you, but I've been known to feel this way. And I'm not sure if I'll get over you. Will come tomorrow when you're gone away. And all the leaves are falling, I can hear that highway calling. And maybe moonlight will lead us back someday. 'Cause all the leaves are falling, I can hear that highway calling. And maybe moonlight will lead us back someday.
Miz here on Music on the Menu on the River with a song called Maybe Moonlight. Miz was our Music on the Menu Live Artist of the Month last month, and he came down and did a terrific show in early March, but it was a bad night weather-wise. We had people at the club. We had great feedback from people listening to the radio, but we've actually asked Mike to come down and do another show this summer because it was atrocious that night.
Yeah.
I mean, I was driving out of here myself, and on the Cross Valley it was just covered with snow and ice. So we're going to get Mike back down. Usually we don't want to bring an artist back too soon because we like to mix it up. But because of the weather that night, we're going to have Mike back some point before the fall, certainly. Before that, Iron Cowboy, a brand new track from them called I'm Just a Truck. And we kicked off the block there with Tim Husty, All That's Left of Me. His band will be performing on Tuesday night at Breakers as part of the Music on the Menu Live original music series. Now, Tim, we talked about your music for the whole hour. We played a bunch of stuff from the band. We played some stuff from your solo material. Talk to people if they're listening tonight. Obviously, you'll be with us Tuesday night here at 7 o'clock. Where can they find you guys online? You're on Facebook. You have websites and so forth if people want to learn a little bit more about you.
Yeah, definitely. You could check our Facebook out. Our main contact is definitely our website, which is 3imaginaryboysmusic.com, 3 spelled out, not the number. Yeah, we're on all those social media platforms, I guess.
Facebook,
So
just go on Facebook and type in 3 Imaginary Boys. You'll find the page.
yeah, we have, all of our upcoming stuff. A lot of news about the band, stuff that we're going to be posting about the upcoming music and, my solo album and stuff like that. So, yeah, keep posting.
And you're here Tuesday, but you're also here Thursday.
Yes.
You're going to be playing with Breakers as part of the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah. Yep, we'll be here. Yeah, 2 days. 2 days later.
Fortuitous timing.
Right?
And that'll probably, would it be about the 5th round of that, I guess? Because they started back in early March.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 4th or 5th. Yep.
Yeah, so, okay. And then how long does that go on?
I believe it's through the end of May.
And there's a winner each night, and then there's a second round? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's kind of like a college basketball bracket.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought. Okay.
So 4 bands play a night, and then the end of that night, they actually choose who's going to move on. So
very cool.
Yeah, we've been coming up, checking it out every week, and a lot of talent for sure.
Yeah, and they have good crowds, so it's a fun thing they do on Thursday nights. As well.
They've been doing it a couple of years now.
Check them do their original stuff on Tuesday. Check them do, I guess some of your cover stuff would be on Thursday night, so you get to see both components of the band right here at the casino this week. And of course, we want to see you here Tuesday at 7. Tim, thanks for coming in.
No, thanks so much for having me.
We appreciate it. We'll see you guys Tuesday night at Breakers and also live here on the radio. This one's from 3 Imaginary Boys. It's called Battle Call.